A 10 frame is an important tool for students to understand. It's simply a 2 by 5 array in which students place counters or dots to show the numbers to 10. And that definition comes from the Ontario Curriculum for Mathematics. So a 10 frame is important to help students with their adding and subtracting with the number 10, and to help them see the patterns that go along with 10, and to help them be able to identify quickly what numbers are being represented when they're working with numbers, because they can arrange their own objects into a 10 frame to help them. This 10 frame is empty. However, this 10 frame is full. Since this 10 frame is full, students don't need to count. They can simply see there are 10 counters there because the 10 frame is full. If the 10 frame was only half full, then students, again, would still not need to count. They would be able to know that there was only 5 counters in the 10 frame if they're familiar with it. If the 10 frame was missing an extra 1, the students could know that there are only 4 counters in the frame because one row of 5 is still missing 1. So students could think 5 minus 1, or they could count the 4. In addition, if the 10 frame had 7 in it, the students could count 5 in the first row plus 2 in the second to know that there's 7, or they could think of the full 10 frame, which is 10, and subtract the 3 empty spaces, which is 3. A 10 frame is a great tool for students to become familiar with because adding or making tens and being able to subtract from tens is a very strong foundational skill that helps them as they move up through school with their math. Finally, a 10 frame is a very important tool for students to understand because it helps them develop their understanding of place value, which is a difficult concept for students but very important as they move through school.